So here we've got the lateral shuffle and the lateral run. And this movement is used for running sideways, for moving sideways at a quicker pace, and also for a transitionary movement in order to change directions. So you could be moving sideways and then break off and move in another direction. Let's first get off into the shuffle movement. So it's pretty straightforward. You pick a direction you want to move in and you start to move laterally by shuffling your feet in this fashion. Now you can have your hands up or down, above your head, whatever you like to do. The general movement is coming down from the legs in this footwork pattern. So you're going to use a push step, and that push step happens when you push off your rear foot and step with your forward foot, like this. So you're ready to go. You want to start to move. You push off with your rear and step with your front foot or lead leg. All right, so that's the shuffle. Next deal we have is doing a crossover, which gets us more into the runs. It looks like this. Okay, so what you're doing for the crossover is this time you're stepping out and you bring that rear leg over the front, and then you replace the other leg behind. Rear leg comes over the front leg comes over behind. And when you return, you're going to start off this time bringing the rear leg, in this case, behind, and then the front leg follows along. Okay, this time at real speed again. Now let's take a look at that alternating crossover. It looks like this. Okay, so you may have noticed that my upper body was doing a lot of compensation with contralateral movement. This is all great. This is how you're meant to move naturally, of course. Use that to counterbalance and help you keep your stability while you're making your moves. All right, so something else that you may be thinking is, well, that looks like a great drill. You know, it's all nice for your footwork, but what's the practical application? So we'll get into some of those in a few moments here, dealing with the shuffle, the crossover, and the alternating crossover, so you can get a better idea how to apply it practically. All right, let's start off with a drill where you're just going to change orientation. You'll keep the same direction, but your orientation will change. This time using lateral shuffle, will also change direction. Let's look at the crossover. All right, let's see some movement for the alternating crossover. Now, when you're working with a partner, you can team up and do a lot of these drills with someone interacting with you. Also, some other drills that you can do are to face off and basically shadow each other's movements. One person takes a turn being the lead, the other one follows, and then you switch during a time period. And then you can also use the same drills, same type of drills when you're doing them by yourself. So for instance, just setting up, you can practice the shuffle by going around a stationary object. Or you can practice the shuffle or any of the other movements by moving through, around, all over the place between objects.